Virgo, hi. Welcome to your reading for the month of June. We're gonna look into everything love, wealth, work, and it's going to be an extended reading for you here. I found this little feather while I was meditating on your cards, so I do feel that there's a special message coming through for you here in June. I work slightly different for the earth signs this month. I separated the major arcana from the minor arcana. So do check out your moon, ascendant, Venus sign if this reading would not resonate with you. This is a general reading. First of all, I did your numerology here and I wanted to tell you that on the it's going to be a lot about completion and about your career and your status, and there's going to be an important message coming through for you around the 22nd of June, so do watch out for that. Also, I feel like your ancestors might be willing to communicate with you, so if you are open to that, might be something to tune in with. And then I'm good to go. So I'm using the major arcana here as a more general way of tuning in what your quest, your soul quest here is. It's like you are waiting for something. You are waiting for something to change. You want the world, you want to go on discovery. It's like you miss traveling, you want to go somewhere, you want to see all the corners of the world, and you have this ideal before you of the person who changes his or her life completely. And that's kind of what you want to do. Like, I feel you come in here like willing to leave the past behind, to just like go with an open heart and flow underneath the sunshine and discover here what can move you, what can really bring passion into your life. What is your passion? And that's something that you want to be tuning in with. Where does your transformation lie? Where is it that you, for what is the reason? What would be the scenario where you would say like, okay, now I throw everything overboard and I just change my life completely? And what if we take money out of the equation altogether? What would your life look like? I feel that this is something that June will give you more clues to, and that also you are thinking about. So it might be interesting to write this out for yourself. We do have a powerful portal here at the 5th of June when we have the final eclipse in the Cancer sign. So for you, that is about your community and what community you belong to, and maybe that's something that has changed a lot over the last 18 months as well. And you might want to look into like, what do I still associate with? Who am I? How do I want to stand in the world? Who are my friends? And what kind of relationships do I want with them? And what is real? What do I not need? Maybe there's literally people that we keep a relationship with out of sentiment, and you actually are not willing to continue this relationship anymore, and you are looking for a wider truth. You're looking to become the universe, basically, if that makes any sense. Let me see how this works out in a more detailed way. I am doing something I would not be doing, so I do feel this needs like an extra shuffle. There is a thing that comes to mind here. So was there a place you wanted to go over the last 18 months, and with the current situation, have you not been able to go there? I do feel we have did you want to travel to Asia? Like, is there another way for you to travel to Asia now? Like, you can go there in philosophy, you can go there in mind. Like, maybe there is something there for you. Like some kind of truth that you want to explore. And it's all about embracing the variety. So I'm not talking about one specific truth, but just like exploring. So let's see, Virgo, what we have here. Okay. So you come into June with this kind of idea like, okay, what's next? You're ready. You're ready to embrace it all. Yeah, there is a certain readiness about you. You're like, okay, you're basically packed to go. And there's some kind of divine inspiration that you received in the recent past, and that it's a passion that has been stirring within you. This can be a specific person that you met, someone that you met that completely changed your vision on love and who you want to have in your life. And I see you really overlooking the valley of the world and kind of looking at the map, even like, where would I want to live, where would I want to go, where would I find like-minded people, where would it be that I could do my profession, because I see that you have had certain successes professionally. So it's not something that you're specifically looking for right now. You could do that and transform that model and like transport it basically into another environment. And you're looking like, where could I do this actually? Where could I build something with all the skills that I have and create a totally new life? And I feel that you met someone who, or that you have some kind of example, ideal person that you look up to, that kind of showed you the path, and now you want to go up the mountain and go look for yourself, over the valley of the world, over everything that this beautiful world has to offer. And you want to expand, you bring your creativity to the next level, and actually I feel like even moving geographically, or at least to a bigger place, or maybe adding something to your arrow, to your bow. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I do feel you enter June with some kind of prosperity, abundance. Like you feel that financially and on a career level you have worked yourself up to a certain status where you could serve and where you could actually decide, oh, this is what I'm going to spend my money on. So you kind of have this position, and this doesn't mean that you're super wealthy. Maybe you're listening to this and you're like, oh my god, I don't have that much money at all. But it's more about seeing that you don't actually need that much, and having a kind of organization of your life, like a kind of know-how on how to do this. Like Virgos are very, like you're naturally resourceful, right? So there's something that you have, it's something that you have mastered. Like the earthly plane, you're like, okay, yeah, now I give my attention to this, and you have mastered some kind of focus. And now in June here, I see you even like helping other people, like giving money to them. I do feel that this person I talked about, that is somebody who has a certain fire. Like if he or she is already in your life, and this is romantic, and I do feel at the center of your reading here we have romance with the Knight of Cups. So there is a romantic offer that you want to make or that you are receiving. These energies can be reversed. And that this is a romantic offer of a soulmate. It's coming on a white horse. It's like, okay, this is the pace that I'm taking, and it's gonna come in quite... The birds are agreeing, and they're two sitting on there. I wish I could move the camera to show you, but they are just like together, and when one flies off, the other flies off as well. And we found this feather, so it's like two love birds that came to say hi. So I feel that love is here for you, and that this is a fresh love, a new inspiration. But somebody, it might be somebody that you have met before June. I'm not saying that it's a totally new person, but it's not been solidified as a relationship. So this cup of love is coming towards you, and it's coming towards you where you're in a place of comfort, right? You're there, and you're like, okay, this is how I spend my time, this is how I spend my energy. And so you're feeling pretty good about yourself, kind of on top of the world, like, yeah, I have so much done, the things where I am, that I'm even ready to evolve and to make the next move, to make the next step. And the next step for you is romantic, but we never move just for love or just for work. It's always everything together, right? So you feel more called somewhere, and that might be not very Virgo. You might want to plan more, but it's something within you that is stirring. It's like your soul is waking you up and calling you to go somewhere. And I do see a river here, like in the center of your reading. We're going to see how it evolves, but you might want to go meditate near a river, near a water body, or just like listening to streaming water, the flow of life, and see where it takes you. Like, how do you feel when you connect with the water element? Like the river of change that is here for you. I do see a communication coming in, and a fiery communication. So this can be about a new project, a new work opportunity, or several opportunities here. But these are kind of flowers that come out of seeds that you have already planted. You have already planted this. You have already perfected this. You have already looked at this expansion, and this idea has been birthing within you. This is nothing new here. I do see great harmony for you. I'm gonna have to find a problem for you, Virgo. Well, we have this Tower card, but it feels like you are looking for that. You're looking for like what lies underneath the Tower. It's the 16th card. If we take 10 off, we have the 6. That's the Lover's card, right? And so you feel like, okay, maybe it's a change of location that will maybe bring me this person. And if it's an inspiration and not a calculation, I would say do go for it, because we're moving towards the intuition. So if it comes like a thunderbolt, like if you wake up in the night around 3-4, what are you thinking of first? What do you see in your dreams? Because this is about blowing up all illusions. This is about moving forward with a great sense of future, with a great sense of community as well. And that's a theme that is playing for you. So we have in this future the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Five of Cups, and then we have a total transformation here. There are maybe you had 3 main relationships in your life, or 3 main encounters that it doesn't have to be specific love, but there are 3 people, and 3 is symbolical, but it might be 3 literally. There are people that changed you completely, and June is a time for you to honor that and to look into that. When you look back on your life, who are the 3 people who changed you the most, and how did they change you? Did you thank them for that? Can you thank them in the etheric field if they are not in your life anymore? It's kind of these moments where you don't know it when it happens. You know that something specific and special is happening. Or sometimes you don't even know it at all, but it comes like that, and you're like, oh, wow, actually, this person changed my life. When I met this person, I started to undertake this action. This person inspired me, because what is a true passion? It's being inspired by someone. And I feel that your flame was lit by people, and that this is a time in June to honor that and to kind of look back. And again, we have this kind of, when you look at this, we have the Ace of Wands, there's this river flowing in the background. Then we have the Knight of Cups, the center of your reading. And then we have this person who is wearing a black coat, so he's kind of mourning a loss. And we could say that to forget is an act of love, because you set the other free. But to remember is an act of love as well, and both have a place in our life. There is a time to remember, and there's a time to forget. And this remembering, it comes with a remembering of who you truly are, of what your soul wants, of what were these soul connections that you made. And in the essence of these people, because people, they are the most potent messages, it seems that you will find an answer towards that future, where you're gonna find that Garden of Eden, where you can be Queen of Pentacles. Again, like Queen of Pentacles, like perfecting your skill, your craft. I see you working with materials, with, it can be technology, but it can also be like materials, plants, like something of the earth. And having done a certain hero's journey already in that, so you you know your stuff, like you know your stuff, you got it together, you know how to do that. But I feel that there is love lacking, and that you have this idea, this idealized love. Maybe this is attached to a certain person that you had a relationship with, and where it went wrong, or where you never really spoke up, or the two of you never really spoke up. And this might be a love affair from way back that is just quite unfinished, and you want to finish that up. You want to tie a bow around it, basically. That's what I'm hearing. You want to tie a bow around it. It's like sending the person a cake and thank you for everything you've done for me, kind of. It's not that you have to send that cake, or that you have to do that. You don't have to do anything. But there is this bridge here that is to be crossed. And there is this idea that joy, it carries you to new lands, and grief carries you home. That's something that came to me in a meditation once. And joy, when it carries you to new lands, it carries you to a new home, a place you want to live. And so there is this river to cross, right? And you're going somewhere here, Virgo, and you want to go somewhere. And in June, you want clarity about that. And it's a journey of the heart. It's a journey of love, of your beloved from above. So there's been an inspiration that you had before June, like a flame, like you wanted to awaken that flame of passion within. You have felt a passion. Maybe you have just felt a spark of it through person. Or just by seeing something, like something came to you. I will clarify later, but that is carrying you on a path of love, on a pilgrimage. And you have a big heart. You have you want to give it to someone, while maintaining, of course, your identity and your, like, who you are. Well, we always give away part of our identity when we fuse, but what I'm saying is that you want to cross that bridge. But to get to that castle, to the promised land here, where your beloved is waiting, where we have 2 cups standing here that are to be shared and are to be drank together in this union, we need to fully embrace the change, and we need to be able to sit with our losses and to find peace in that. And I see 3 cups here, and I see 3 swords here in the 3 of Swords, in that big red beating heart, with the 10 of Pentacles, talking about your Garden of Eden, where you want to travel to. Because then in this progression, we have like you looking at the world. So you come into June like, okay, where do I want to go? What do I want to achieve? So you're asking yourself all these questions. And these opportunities come in, and it's like one after the other, and you're looking at different things, and there's this communication going. And I feel that there is some communication with past lovers as well. And maybe several of them, or at least one heart story here that comes to me very, very strongly, where you can find a key that will set you free, a key that will unlock the door to your heart, unlock the door to the yacht that is gonna, or the sailboat, or whatever boat you're into, that is gonna bring you over this river. So you don't even have to walk towards the bridge and do like the complicated thing and the artificial construction. I feel you can go there like in the emotion. This I see as a journey of forgiveness as well, and as a journey of truly sitting with, what has this relationship brought me? What has this person brought me? And think about it. Who changed you? Because love is an initiation, and we are not the same after, otherwise it wasn't really a true passion, a true love affair. Yes, let's see. I don't know if I completely agree with my statement, but it wanted to come out. Well, yeah, I agree with it, because life is experience, and so is love. So, let me see. 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. I'm going to clarify here. I feel like doing it in a different way because the journey is so clear here. What do I really need to know here for you, Virgo? It's golden hour here in Costa Rica. Let me clarify this Ace of Wands here. And we have the Three of Wands again. So what I'm hearing here is that there's a fruition waiting here for you. This change is here because you are closing a chapter and there's a justice. So there is, in this past situation, that needs to be resolved. And this can be done, I'm sorry for the noise, this can be done in the etheric field. It's not that you literally have to go towards a person. If it speaks to you and you want to go there, do it. Take a seat in the heart. If it's rooted in love, go for it. But I feel that there is a balancing act here. A balancing act, and you have learned how to make a garden. And you have planted all this kind of stuff in it. And now you're ready for your harvest. And I want to clarify Three of Wands here because it comes up again. Again, Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands, Princess of Swords. Like there's so much clarity here for you, Virgo, in this reading. Eight of Wands. So you want to expand, you want to move, you want to go to different grounds, you want to travel over sea, travel over land. You want to go. You want to go, you're ready for an eclectic change. And there is a clarity with the Princess of Swords here. This person, your new person, I feel that this is your new person. Perhaps your new person lies at the other side of the river and is geographically far away from you now. Maybe you still have to meet this person. Maybe this person is already there. Could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra we have here as well. We also have a lot of fire here. A lot of fire. With the Ace of Wands here, it's really about following your intuition. Don't reason it out. It might be complicated for you to do that, but don't get analytical. Don't make lists about it. It's not necessary. It's here for you. Just listen. Feel the opportunities come in. People are going to offer you options, and you're going to be like, oh, actually, this I always thought about. And then you're just going to go for it, Virgo. I feel like you're going to know that this is divinely given. It's like a sword and a stick, right? So it's like one direction. There's no confusion here for you in June. It's like you know what you want. If you tune in deep within, you know what you want. We have only repetitions here. We have the Three of Swords here as well. So in this journey that you had with your career and that you are still having, there is a success. In the past, you've been holding on to stuff and you saw how that didn't work, and then you let go, kind of, and you found a new clarity here. You find a new, like one focus, like a vision. This is about you collaborating with your heart, Virgo. I'm gonna wait till the motorcycle goes. Thank you for your patience. There is a past love you need to look at to find true clarity, to find out what it is that you want, because you know what it is that you want, but to get there, what are the words that you are going to use to talk about this wish of the heart? How are you going to talk to yourself about it? And that needs to be really, really clear. So there's a purification here. There's a purification, and it's like a final touch that you're giving, like a final little polish that you are giving. don't know what I'm talking about, if this is your reading. Yeah, again, like at the center, I've only pulled repetitions. So we have the Tower card coming up here too. So we see here over the center of your reading, over this romantic offer coming in. In the past, you have had illusions about an ideal love and where you had to sacrifice. Also, this idea of having to earn the love of the other. Love is people recognize each other and then they build something. If it's a game playing thing, it's not true love. Or it's not the love that you are ready for right now. It's a kind of karmic thing where you need to sort out your own business. But this is not what you're going for here. There's a radical change. Want to throw overboard all that no longer serves, Virgo. And with the Seven of Cups here, in like this guy, he's in a child's position. So when it comes to this love offer, it's like this teenage love thing is over for you. Like this ideal romantic idea, you're ready to bring some reality in that. And with the King of Wands, to really grow up in that. And to know that the other is not completing you. And to allow the other to be somebody you can admire and look up to. Maybe you're interested in someone artistic, somebody who has a lot, like who inspires you. That's like, there's a lot of inspiration and passion here in this reading. And passion more like, okay, this person, wow, she or he is doing that. And is maybe not in, I'm seeing not in the same location. I'm seeing a change of destiny, a change of location for you. This can also be for the other, but there is a river to be crossed and there is a separation between you and this person at the moment. The separation can be that you have not yet met the person, but yeah, that's still a separation. That's still a separation in a sense. Write it down. Write it down. Write journal. If you wake up in the middle of the night, there's a message there for you. The morning breeze has secrets to tell. Wayne Dyer said this. I think it's a Rumi poem, but and in any case, there is a place of surrender that is to be found that is beyond sacrifice, Virgo, and that's where you're going. That's where you're going. You see, I want to finish this before dark for you. So this is going to be at the end of, it's like, things are shaking up. There's like a big change. What's these opportunities? Yeah, the opportunities are for you to find the sun, to find the soul. What is the child? What is the sun card? The sun is the soul. It's the reason why you came here. So you want to find your son. You want to find your beloved here. And for this, you need to look at conflict of the past. We need to learn how to tango. It takes two to tango. And for this, a certain maturity. You've reached a certain maturity now. And I'm not saying like you might be 22 and have a certain maturity. And there's a card that fell down. I do want to look at it. What is it? The King of Cups, when I talk about maturity. And there's a lot of king energy here. And a king, it's, well, it wasn't politically, it has not always been like that. But it's, in the tarot, it's somebody who reached a certain maturity. And this person is emotionally mature. So this is a union of two mature people coming together, looking at expansion, looking at like coming together from a place of soul, seeing eye to eye. I'm hearing as well. This person that you're into, if you know whom I'm talking about, because you have the feeling and you resonate with my words and this person is already there, she or he has this certain beautiful artistic melancholia about her or him. And you come as a beam of light to this person. But he or she also comes as a beam of light. But I feel that there's this beautiful alchemy between the two of you. That you have this kind of conversation that is just like, yeah, it's bringing the child back in you. Like talking in the cupboard. kind of thing, like hiding and talking for hours in the attic of some kind of person. So I do feel that there is this kind of having found your childhood again through this person. Yeah, there's just this passion that you have at the moment that is going to propel you into clearing out the closet completely to change everything. Might be looking at the Sagittarius, a teacher, somebody. It doesn't have to be literally a teacher, but a teacher in the sense like all our past lovers are teachers in a way. I'm really like walking through the fire for it. That's what I'm hearing. And in this moment where you're gonna stand still with your past heartbreaks, and where you're gonna like meditate on, okay, who do I want to be in my relationship? I'm gonna embody that, and then this person will reflect that, right? And not in the form like details of like he or she has to be a singer or no, it's about the heart. It's about what it feels like, and where your energies can actually merge and come together in a place of harmony. And then these contact points of personality will always be there. But you're really looking at manifesting, at attracting, at the law of potentiality. If you can visualize it, if you can dream it, you can have it. And you know that, you have seen that before. You have had that clear vision, Virgo. You have seen the light in the form, like the light through the form. And it's very much your purpose here as well, to show through the beauty of what we can touch and what we can see, that there is this light of love. Love, God, whatever you want to call it. And when you're gonna want to look at this, because we have 5-5, this change is here for you, Virgo. Like when you're gonna look at the suffering of the past, and also at what's going on right now in the world, you're gonna look at that with like a manifestor's mind, like the mind of creator, the cosmic mind. You're gonna step into that power. And the jungle is also stepping into its power. And you're going to step into that power, and you are going to attract what you want here. 4 of Wands. This is union. This is a twin flame card. This is 11-11. I don't like to use the word twin flame, but this is like your soulmate coming in, where you can be light-hearted and free as a dancer. I know that there is at this moment not a lot of dancing to be done, but maybe in June that will change. Maybe you will meet this person at a small gathering in a garden. Maybe there is a wedding you're going to attend somewhere where it's like open air. You're in open air and you're in the middle of life, in the spiral of life. Maybe in a yoga class, maybe in a dance class. Some place where you feel like free and airy. That's definitely an option. Or maybe you're gonna look into booking a yoga retreat and going somewhere. There's also Egypt here. It doesn't have to be specifically Egypt, but the idea of Egypt, like the secrets, the mystics, Asia has come up as well. So there's definitely a looking at things abroad. And this person that is coming in is also kind of very sensitive to the spirit world. And that's something that you maybe a year ago were not at all into, Virgo, but that now is something that you're like, actually I've changed a lot, and we can bring these worlds together, because somebody very very connected to the spirit world might work very well with and I'm not saying that you have a practical nature, because you might just have your sun in Virgo or just one element in Virgo, but if this resonates with you, I do feel that it is going to be great liberation for you. Let's have some advice here for Yeah. Again, we have the Prince of Cups. So the Prince of Cups is the Knight of Cups that repeats here. So from your willingness and your power to rule, and having your shit together, basically, Virgo, you have got your shit together, and this love offer is there. And then we have the Hierophant, we have commitment, and we have this in this Ten of Pentacles, in this material well-being. And this is your heart beating after the rain, and your willingness to walk through it. So I do feel that there is a great change here for you, that there is a new love blooming and booming, and it's mature, and it's all here for you. Yes, and a lot of electricity and passion. I'm very happy to hear that for you, Virgo. I hope this resonated with you. Do check out your other signs, your ascendant, moon. Click the subscribe button below. That really helps me a lot. And what else? Do comment. What is it that you want to create? What is this manifestation and this change about? Write it in the comments below. I would love to read you. Thank you so much. I hope.